70 of the elders of Israel and worship from afar. Moses alone shall come near to the Lord, but the others shall not come. Nahihilo ako, nahihilo ako sa...
Mayres.
They shall not come near to the Lord, and the people shall not come up with him. Moses come and told the people of the words of the Lord and all the rules. And all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words of the Lord has spoken, we will do. And Moses wrote down all the words of the Lord. He rose early in the morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain, and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And young men of the people of Israel who offer burnt offering and sacrifice peace offering of oxen to the Lord. And Moses took half of the blood and put in the basin, and half of the blood he threw against the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read in the hearing of the people. And they said, all that the Lord has spoken we will do, and we will be obedient. And Moses took the blood and threw it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you in accordance with all these words. Then Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel went up, and they saw the God of Israel. Talaga, kita nila. There was under his feet at his were pavement of sapphire stone, like the very heaven from clearness. And he did not lay his hand on the chief men of the people of Israel. They beheld God and ate and drank. The Lord said to Moses, come up to me on the mountain and went there, that I may give you the tablet of stone with the law on the commandments, which I have written for their instruction. So Moses rose with his assistant Joshua, and Moses went up in the mountain of God. And he said to the elders, wait here for us until we return to you. And behold, Aaron and Hur were with you. Whoever has a dispute, let him go to them. Then Moses went up on the mountain, and the cloud covered the mountain. The glory of the Lord dwelt on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it for 6 days. And on the seventh day, he called to Moses out in the midst of the cloud.
Ay, commandments
Now
yun.
the appearance of the glory of the Lord was like a devouring fire on the top of the mountain in the sight of the people of Israel. Moses entered the cloud and went up in the mountain, and Moses was on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. The Lord said to Moses, speak to the people of Israel that they take for me a contribution. For every man whose heart moves him, you shall receive a contribution for me. And this is the contribution that you shall receive from them: gold, silver and bronze, blue and purple and scarlet yarn, and fine clean linen, goat's hair, tan ram skin, goat skin, acacia wood, oil for the lamps, spices for the anointing oil, and for the fragrant incense. Only stone for sitting for the ephod and the breastpiece. And let them make me a sanctuary that I may dwell in their midst, exactly as I show you concerning the pattern of the tabernacle and of this furniture, so that you shall make it. Ano? Ark of Covenant.
Saan?
Ito na. Ito na, ito na, ito na.
They shall make
Sakit
an
na ulo
ark
ko.
of acacia wood,
Matamos magbabasa na. Maliit na.
2 cubits and a half shall be its length, a cubit and a
Salamin ka
half
na.
its breadth,
Ganda naman.
and a cubit and a half its height.
Pero kung malaki na
You shall overlay it with pure gold inside and outside shall you overlay it, and you shall make it on it a molding gold molding gold of gold around it. You shall cast 4 rings of gold for it and put them on its 4 rings of gold and feet, 2 rings on one side of it and 2 rings on the other side of it. You shall make poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold. And you shall put the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark. Then to carry the ark by them, the poles shall remain in the rings of the ark. They shall not be taken from it, and you shall put into the ark the testimony that I shall give you. You shall make a mercy seat of pure gold. 2 cubits and a half shall be its length, and a cubit and a half its breadth. And you shall make 2 cherubim of gold of hammered work. Shall you make them on the 2 ends of the mercy seat? Make 1 cherub on one end and 1 cherub on the other end. Of one piece the mercy seat shall you make the cherubim
Ark of Covenant. Ayan.
on its 2 ends. The cherubim shall spread out their wings above, overshadowing the mercy seat with their wings. Their faces one to another towards the mercy shall the faces of the cherubim be, and you shall put the mercy seat on top of the ark. In the ark you shall put the testimony that I shall give you. There I will meet with you, and above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubim that are on the ark of the testimony, I will speak with you about all the people I will give you in the commandment for the people of Israel.
Ito naman, Ate Joyce.
Minute.
Mamaya ako, iltripan mahal.
Kahit pa lang.
Ano daw? Saan daw?
Doon
The
sa taas.
table of bread. Table of bread.
Taas na table of bread. Kaliwa. Kanan. Taas. Kanan. Taas. Kanan. Kaliwa. Kanan pa. Kanan pa. Pinakaas.
Ito?
Diyan. Lumok.
You shall make a table of acacia wood. 2 cubits shall be its length, a cubit its breadth, and a cubit and a half its height. You shall overlay it with pure gold and make a molding of
Diyan,
gold
mumold
around
mo
it.
ng ginto, no?
And you shall make a ring around it, 100 wide, and a molding of gold around the ring. And you shall make it 4 rings of gold, and fasten the rings with 4 corners at its 4 legs. Close to the frame the rings shall lie, as holders for the poles carry the table. You shall make the poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold. And the table shall be
Babalutin ng ginto.
Daming ginto sa kanila.
You shall make its plates and dishes for incense, and its flagons and bowls with which to pour drink offerings, and you shall make them of pure gold. And you shall set the bread of the presence on the table before me regularly. You shall make a lampstand of pure gold. The lampstand shall be made of hammered wood. Its base, its stand, its cup, its calyxes and its flowers shall be of one piece with it. And there shall be 6 branches going out of its sides, 3 branches of the lampstand out of one side of it, and 3 branches of the lampstand out of the other side of it. 3 cups made like almond blossoms, each with calyx and flower, and on one branch, and 3 cups made like almond blossoms, with each with calyx and flower, and on the other branch, so for the 6 branches going out of the lampstand. And on the lampstand itself there shall be 4 cups made like almond blossoms, with their calyxes and flowers, and a calyx of one piece with it under each pair of the 6 branches going out from the lampstand. Their calyxes and their branches shall be of one piece with it, and the whole of it a single piece of hammered work of pure gold. You shall make 7 lamps for it, and the lamp shall be set up so as to give light on the space in front of it. Its tongues and their tray shall be of pure gold. It shall be made with all these utensils out of a talent of pure gold. And see that you make them after the pattern for them, which is being shown you on the mountain.
Tapos na. 26 na. Oh, tama na.
Matthew 20. Yan. Kuling mo ah. Laborers in the vineyard.
Diyan, huwag magulo, ha? 20 daw. Kabila. Walang page.
Matthew chapter 20.
Okay, game.
Laborers in the vineyard. For the kingdom of the heaven is like a master of a house who went up early in the morning to hire his laborers for his vineyard. After agreeing with the laborers for a denarius a day, he sent them into his vineyard, and going out about the 3rd hour, he saw the others standing idle in the marketplace. And then to him he said, You go into the vineyard too, and whatever is right I will give you. So they went, going about again, and 6th hour and the 9th hour he did the same. And about the 11th hour he went out and found the others standing, and he said to them, Why do you stand here idle all day? They said to him, Because no one has hired us. He said to them, You go into the vineyard too. And then when the evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, Call the laborers and pay them their wages, beginning with the last up to the first. And when those hired about the 11th hour came, each of them
Sahod. Sige, dali.
a
Wages,
denarius.
Hindi wages, wages.
Now when those hired first came, they thought they would receive more, but each of them also received a denarius. And one receiving his grumbled at the master of the house, saying, These last work only 1 hour, and you have made them equal to us. You have borne burden all day in this scorching heat. But he replied to one of them, Friend, I am doing no wrong. Did you not agree for me with a denarius? Take what belongs to you and go. I choose to give to this last worker as I gave you. Am I not allowed to do what I choose to belong to me? Or did you begrudge this robbery, and so that will be first to last?
Tapos na.
No. Jesus foretells his death a 3rd time. And as Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, he took the 12 disciples aside. And on his way to them, he were gone to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be delivered over the chief priests and scribes, and they will condemn him to death, and deliver him over to the Gentiles, to be mocked and flogged and crucified, and he will raise on the 3rd day. Then the mother of sons Zebedee and came up to him with her sons. Kneeling before him, she asked for something. And he said to her, What do you want? She said to him, Say that these 2 sons of mine are to sit, one at your right hand and one at your left, in your kingdom. Jesus answered, You do not know what you are asking. Are you able to drink at the cup that I am to drink? They said to him, We are able. He said to them, You will drink my cup, but you sit at my right hand, and my left is not mine to grant, but it is those for whom it has been prepared by the Father. And when the 10 heard it, they were indignant, and the 2 brothers. But Jesus called them to him and said, You know the rulers of the Gentiles lord over them, the great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be among you, but whoever would prove great among you must be the servant, and whoever would be the first among you must be your slave.
even as the Son of Man came not to be served but to serve, and gave his life as a ransom for many. Jesus heals two blind men. And as they went out of Jericho, a great crowd followed them, and behold, they were two blind men sitting in the roadside. And when they heard that Jesus was passing by, they cried out, Lord, have mercy on us, son of David. The crowd rebuked him, telling them to be silent, but they cried out more, Lord, have mercy on us, son of David. And stopping, Jesus called them and said, What do you want me to do for you? They said to him, Lord, let our eyes be opened. And Jesus in pity touched their eyes, and immediately they recovered their sight and followed them. And followed him.
Okay na?
Sabi the Lord.
Wala na,
Hindi.
20 lang. Okay.
Ako,
O, sige.
I learned from the New Testament, God sent the Son, His Son, which is still Him, third Spirit, sixth Spirit.
To show how powerful He is.
He did not, God did not, Jesus did not came down to earth to be served, but He said He came down to earth so He can serve and ransom Him for the many. And then Jesus is two men. God is truly a healer, is truly all powerful. He can even heal anybody.
Okay. Ikaw.
Because my New Testament.
Okay.
Tama ba lang yun?
Ito lang. Okay.
Ano pa?
I want Superbook 10. You know the 10 Commandments that Mom said? That's the story that Dad wrote.
Mhm.
Read. Okay.
Sige na, huwag na kasi mahirapan mo sarili mo. Dali na.
It said, is it true that they made their own statue that made of gold? But you said they made like a ark.
It's not, do you not serve the ark,
Hindi ka nakinig, no?
I want Superbook. They made like a gold.
That was King Nebuchadnezzar, Julian. We're in the
Ano sabi ni Lord? doon?
Iba naman yun.
He
Wait,
was talking about the golden
is it
calf.
true that Abraham was in the mountain for 1 month?
Hindi naman si Abraham yun eh. Mali ka naman yun eh.
It's Moses. It's,
Mali ka na naman eh.
okay, ano pa din yan?
Ibang books yata binasa mo eh.
Go!
Ay,
And
umayos ka.
Stoy,
Dali
igay
na.
kayo.
God said Jesus to show that people the way,
Okay.
and He can heal everybody.
Okay.
Ikaw, Ate Joyce. Baka ibang books din sa'yo, ha?
Sa New Testament. Oy.
Ano yun?
Si Daddy. Kalma. Kahit
Upo ka dyan.
actually, na sobrang high ng position niya sa, sobrang high ng ranking niya. Siya yung King of Kings. Bumaba siya sa earth para hindi siya pagsilya, pero para magsilya at isave yung
Pero para pag nagpe-pray tayo na, no, Lord, ganyan, tatawagan natin siya. Tapos sasabihin ni Lord sa atin, oh, Grace, what do you want me to do? Ganun pala. So, parang ang sarap ng pakiramdam yung ganun, no? Ng words na, talagang,
Kasi kilala niya. Kilala nung blind yung dadaan. Sabi, di ba sabi, Jesus, son of David. Di ba?
oo, so,
Kaya, lalo na
napaka natin, we are highly favored kasi we have a right na tumawag sa Kanya. Siyempre, ibig sabihin, we are blessed, we are chosen na nakakakilala at we know Jesus. Kasi kung di natin siya kilala, hindi natin matatawag na, Lord, Lord. Pero sabi nga, magiging aware din tayo na hindi lamang naman tawag lang tayo ng tawag pag may kailangan. Diba? So, yun yung nakaano sa akin, nakapuka yung, parang nakaka-bless na nakakatuwa na, Pag tumawag ka kay Jesus, ibibigay niya agad. Then sa spiritual naman, sa mga tao na spiritual blind, kasi yung pagkaintindi ko kasi sa blind na yan, halimbawa sa mga tao na blind, na once na tumawag sila kay Jesus at makilala nila si Jesus, at they will Savior, as a Savior, na si Jesus ang Savior natin, ang Savior nila. So, automatically, maano talaga sila ng Jesus, bibigyan sila ng, ma-healed sila ng Jesus, is magkakaroon sila ng, mawawala yung kanilang spiritual blindness. So, we are very blessed kasi wala na yung natin, spiritual blindness.
Doon sa Old Testament, di ba pinagawa siya ng Ark? Ark of Covenant. Sinabi niya doon lahat, order. So, parang nakita ko si Lord, God of order. Pag may inutos siya, kailangan, ito ang gagawin mo, ito.
Ganito, ginto.
Dapat detalyado lahat. So, pagdating sa New Testament, doon kasi, nag-ano kasi sa akin yan, dati kasi meron akong katrabaho. Sinabi sa akin nung aking katrabaho sa yun, di ba, sabi doon, nag-hire siya ng trabahador, nag-umpisa ng alas 7 ng umaga, matatapos ng alas 5 ng hapon. Tapos ang usapan nila is, 1 dinar, mula alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. Tapos lumabas uli yung amo, nakakita uli ng nakatambay, hiner niya uli. Ang start naman ng isa is 1 o'clock ng hapon, ang tapos niya alas 5 ng hapon. Pero ang usapan nila nung amo is tig 1 dinar. 1 dinar din siya. Mag-uumpisa siya ng 1, tapos siya ng alas 5. So sa madaling salita, pareho silang tig 1 dinar. Yung kailan natrabahunin. Nung matapos yung hapon, nagreklamo yung nag-umpisa ng alas 7 hanggang alas 5. Kasi pareho lang sila na sinweldo nilang nag-umpisa ng 1 o'clock ng hapon hanggang alas 5. Nagtaka siya, bakit? Mas marami siyang natrabaho, pero pareho lang sila ng sweldo. So, nag-reveal sa akin niya nung yung katrabaho ko nung sa gasoline station, nagreklamo sa akin.
Ay, nag-work ka pa doon.
Oo. So,
Naging gas boy yan, daddy mo ng binata pa.
Gasoline boy ako. So, nagreklamo siya, sabi niya, ba't pareho lang naman tayo ng pinapasok? Tapos, yun yung sweldo mo, mas mataas. Baka pwedeng dagdagan mo.
Baka mas pogi.
Ganon. Sabi nga, sinabi ko dun sa amo namin. Sabi siya sa akin, basahin mo yun sa Bible. So, naalala ko itong verse na ito na pareho siyang hinire, pero hindi ka pwedeng magreklamo. Kasi may usapan kayo at may usapan kami nung isa rin pareho ng bayad. So, sabi nga doon, parang sinasabi kasi ng kanilang mga disciple, minsan, di ba? Sinong mauupo sa inyong kanan at sinong mauupo, Lord, sa inyong kaliwa, di ba, sa New Testament?
Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng pag-upo sa kaliwa? Anong pag-upo sa kanan?
Ibig sabihin, kung malapit ka sa Lord, di ba? Ibig sabihin talaga yung pag-upo mo na matindi yung mga ginawa mo, talagang matindi yung, parang kinikilala ka ni Lord na pangalba sa Kanya o pangatlo ka sa matataas. Gano'n. So, yung pag-upo kasi, sabi niya doon, yung minsan kasi, akala natin, dahil sa mga mabubuting gawa natin, ganyan, sasabihin na ni Lord, marami akong nagawa, pero bakit hindi ako naligtas? Lord, marami akong ganito, ganyan. Para tulad yan nung dalawang magnanakaw. Instant, yung isang magnanakaw doon, nakarating sa langit. Kasi, kinilala niya agad si Jesus. Diba? Hindi na siya nagpaligoy-ligoy pa na
Tinanggap
niya agad. So, parang ganon din tayo na, ba't parang ang dami mong tinrabaho, ang dami mong ginagawa. Sa bandang huli, ito lang din yung makukuha mo. So, kuminsan, si Lord kasi, may mga nakalaan talaga para sa atin na, kuminsan, huwag tayo magre-reklamo, mag-ano tayo na, dapat mas malaki sa akin. Dapat ako ang nakaupo sa kanan ng Panginoon kasi marami akong nagawa. Ako ang dapat nasa kaliwa kasi marami akong nagawa. So, yun nawawala kasi yung parang marunong ka pa dun
Oo,
sa
parang yung respeto mo doon sa tao,
doon
yung sa
sa
master,
master
yung
mo
sa
na
nag-decision.
nawawala. So, ganun kuminsan. So, nag-reveal sa akin yun na may ibang usapan kayo between the master mo tsaka yung isang tao. So, sabi niya, hindi ko pwedeng gawin yun kasi yun ang usapan namin. So, yun. Ano
Sorry
sila?
ka lang ito magnanakaw ba? Nung between English, when
Ano,
Okay lang Tagalog.
Intindihan eh.
when Jesus
Tagalogin mo sa daddy mo.
was cross was in the cross.
Lalo kung di ko naintindihan yung grammar mo eh. Tagalogin mo na lang.
Tagalogin mo, tapos Tagalog naman si daddy.
Cross.
Nasa between siya ng magnanakaw sa cross. Di ba sabi ko, tinanong niya kung sino naniniwala sa kanya. Ewan ko na
Hindi nagtanong.
sabi ko, hindi ko alam kung yung tanong eh.
Ano sabi?
Anong nangyayari doon sa cross?
O, makinig ka kay daddy mo,
Ang
makinig ka
nangyayari
kay
sa cross, yan, sa kaliwa at sa kanan, pareho silang kriminal. Nanakaw.
Pero isa naniniwala.
Yung isa kasi, sabi niya, kung ikaw ang anak ng Diyos, iligtas mo ang sarili mo at pati na rin kami.
Minsan yung magic.
Magic si Jesus, bababa silang tatlo sa cross. Yung ganon. Pero sabi nung isang magnanakaw, hindi mo ba siya nakikilala? Siya ay makapangyarihan. Tapos, ang sabi niya, alalahanin mo ako pag nandun ka na sa iyong kaharian. Sabi ng isang magnanakaw. Kumbaga, kinilala niya na si Jesus ay makapangyarihan. Hindi ka makapangyarihang physical na sila'y bababa at maliligtas doon sa cross.
Tapos
Makapangyarihan
mamagic
siya
nila yung mga ano.
in other way sa spiritual.
Paano mo na-memorize kung sinasabi nila?
Nagbabasa si daddy
Nagbabasa si
ng
daddy.
Bible, di mo ba naririnig? Ano, pag hindi ako
Kaya sabi ni Jesus, ngayon, sasama kita sa aking kaharian. Kasi tinanggap na nung isang magnanakaw yung kanyang kaligtasan. Na si Jesus ay makapangyarihan. At hindi physical na kaligtasan ng nakamit ng isang magnanakaw, kundi spiritual. So, dadalhin siya sa langit. So,
Tayo magpapareho.
with an instant, nagkaroon siya ng kaligtasan. Naligtas siya. Kaya sabi nga, hindi lahat sa mga mabubuting gawa mo, ikaw ay maliligtas. Kahit sabihin nagpagaling ka, marami kang inano,
Marami kang mga donation.
pero kung hindi ka naniniwala kay Jesus na siya lang ang makapagliligtas sa'yo, useless lahat yun. Sasabihin sa ni Jesus, lumayo ka sa akin, hindi kita nakikilala.
Bago ka ng faith.
Hindi fake. Ibig sabihin, hindi yung mabubuting gawa yung makapagliligtas sa'yo. Yung makapagliligtas sa'yo, yung kilalanin mo si Jesus bilang Diyos at sariling tagapagligtas. At yung mga ginagawa mo na yun, bunga lang yun ang pagkakilala mo kay Jesus.
Tapos isa pa doon, dagdag pa doon na, minsan baka sabihin na, bakit may mayaman, ba't may mahirap? Kaya isa doon yung sa libro na sinasabi doon. Kaya ito yung nakadesign sa'yo. Ito yung nakadesign sa'yo. Kaya no need to complain. Huwag mo ikukumpara yung sarili mo at sa iba kasi meron kang nakadesign para sa'yo. Ito si magiging si Jillian. Ito ang magiging si Jillian, ganun. May nakadesign na, you are uniquely designed by God with a different purpose. Ganun. Yeah. Amen.
Okay.
Okay, pray na tayo. Kay Daddy, lead the prayer.